welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damien Farr, and tonight we're talking about the movie Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Before we get started, it's based off a book. I'd hope you know that. Tom Clancy was an author, wrote some pretty good books. This is the only one I've read. I haven't even finished it. I'm on page 561 of, let's see, what page, how many pages are there here? There's, I think it's like 683. 683. So I'm almost done with the book, and the book is completely different than the movie. But that's not a bad thing, honestly. This is a good book, but you had to modernize it to make it fit. So let's start talking about it. We're going to talk about the book a little bit here first, though. Still a little bit more about the book. The book, Without Remorse, what happens is, well, a guy's wife dies. He starts falling in love with a girl named Pam, and she dies because he tries to take down some drug guys in the end, or starts scouting drug guys. That's pretty much the gist of this. And he has a really good relationship with his doctor, like a friendship, and a really good friendship with one of the nurses. And they help him over the course, and he ends up going to Vietnam. So, it's good. The book is good, but it wouldn't fit in today's time. So, do I think the modernization works? I feel like they could have kept the drug stories, but really, all it is they go to Russia, and, well, pretty much his pregnant wife is killed, and all the soldiers are killed that kill his wife, except one, and it's him going to find him. So pretty much, they reference that it could be a U.S.-Russian war, World War III starting, and Clark goes to kill the one. So, they're completely different in a way. He goes on revenge in this. This one, it's not, I wouldn't say it's revenge. He does do some revenge, but, they're completely different ideas. But I like them both, honestly. I'd say if you get a chance, read the book. If you can, watch the movie on Prime Video. That's where it is right now. I hope to buy it on Google eventually. I'd give it an FAR. The book is an FAR as well. Honestly, it's weird to say it, but I think all the movies that have come out this year have been pretty good that I've seen. So, what's going to happen? Is there going to be a bad movie? Probably soon. Before we get too far into it, though, I do want to talk. This movie is on Prime Video, and when I say Prime Video, I reference that all the time because that's where it's on. Well, Amazon did have a commercial with Michael B. Jordan where he plays the Echo Dot, or the Amazon Alexa thing, where a lady lusts after him and thinks, we can't have a more perfect vessel for Alexa. And that was kind of a trailer for this. A bus goes by, she sees the poster of the movie, this poster, and then she wants him to be the Alexa. And I love that commercial. I love this movie. Honestly, I want them both to be together. So, I think there's a little bit of a bias because I like Michael B. Jordan. I think he's one of the best actors working today. Really, one of the best actors working today. He does hospital room scenes all the time. Creed 2. This. He's got hospital scenes galore. But, honestly, I think he's a really good actor. Sexy Man Alive as well doesn't hurt, but he's good. What is next for him? I don't know, but we'll see. Going to the rest of the cast. Jamie Bell, ironically enough, worked with Michael B. Jordan already. They worked together on Fantastic Four, which I really enjoyed once again. I'm in the minority there. And then you got Guy Pearce in this movie as well. He's not really in it long. I'd say at most he's in like 10, 15 minutes probably. He's in a bit at the beginning, a little bit in the middle, and then at the end. And that's it. He's gone. 10, 15 minutes. We've already talked about the plot of this movie, but I want to point out, what does this mean? They reference a character in the movie named Greer. Greer is in the book a lot more than he's in the movie. Or he's in the book, actually. He's never in the movie. But what I wonder is, does this take place as the same universe as Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, the Amazon show? If so, I'm really hoping that they have it'd be called the Ryanverse, as they called the book series, because this is part of the Ryanverse, where there's 3 major characters that are all intertwined together kind of a thing. So I really hope that this is together, like these are the same series. I hope Michael B. Jordan honestly shows up for an episode or two of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. Not in a major role, though. Just like a support, like a show up, talk, do some stuff, go away. Not saying that is a bad thing. I think that would be cool. In a way, they're making their own cinematic universe here. Without Remorse and Jack Ryan, the show I love, the movie I love, so put them together. Ooh, you got a good combo there. John Krasinski and Michael B. Jordan is something I didn't know I wanted until I saw this movie, and now I want it. So, make it happen, Amazon. I mean, can't be that hard. It's probably extremely hard, but I'm not the guy who's paying the money or making the request here. I'm making the request, but I'm not paying the money for this to happen. So, if it happens, it happens. So, honestly, I think 100% the book is worth reading. It is a long book, though. I will be honest there. I'm not going to say it's not. It's a long book, but it's worth reading. Same with the actual watching the movie. Worth watching. Also, go watch Jack Ryan. I assume Jack Ryan had a little spike once this movie came out, and now it's dropping back down. So, I enjoy it. I actually, after rewatching it, because I watched it again, I had FAR, but the more and more I think about it, the more I really love this movie. I don't know what it is about this movie. Just something, it's not amazing, but I love it. I have a bias, so FARR. This is a perfect score movie. It's not a perfect movie by any stretch of the imagination. I'll say that with almost any movie. There's no perfect movie out there. Rocky. But, there's good movies that are nearly perfect and you gotta give props to. This movie is not nearly perfect, but I have a bias. I want to make sure you're aware of that. I love this movie, and I love the book. So, what did you think of Tom Clancy's Without Remorse? Did you like the movie? Did you see the movie? Have you read the book? Have you seen Jack Ryan? Tell me all this in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.